Hey everyone, what's up? Welcome to Broad Politics. This is a politics channel that I'm starting in order to talk more about political subjects that I find interesting. This will be mostly reacting to content creators that decide to have horrendous takes. First up, Benny Johnson, he made the Michelle Obama video 1 day ago, and we're going to kind of react to it and just go through it, see what his takes are, and come to some conclusions, maybe research some points that he brings up. Let's see.
I haven't cried like that since Titanic.
So I'm going to say if there is any complaining about Michelle Obama's net worth or how much she makes or things that she might do, I don't want to see hypocrisy when ignoring all the stuff that Trump does. The current president of the United States.
What's up, guys?
But that was going to be. That's why I've made this.
Benny, the 4th of July was less than 1 month ago, and on that most patriotic day, you want to make sure that your American politicians and political class, who are privileged to serve all of us, are, of course, embracing America for the glories of this great nation. President Trump was doing that, for certain, in a aura-farming firework display at the White House unlike anything ever seen.
Right. President Trump is currently selling his own cryptocurrency in order to rug pull his own, political supporters. He is selling Trump phone. He is selling sneakers, gold sneakers. He's selling golden tickets to get you a one-way ticket into seeing the presidency. He's doing all of this. Just because he didn't do it on July the 4th doesn't mean he's any better than anyone that does put out an advert on July the 4th saying that they're going to be selling a product. Is that what's most important? He didn't do the corruption on July the 4th. So he's a winner. And it's like, bro, he's selling his own he's selling cryptocurrency. He's fleecing viewers. He's fleecing fans and votes. How can you ignore that?
Let's go ahead and check in on the other side of the aisle. Probably.
By the way, the other side of the aisle is not the Obamas. You know Obama's done his 2 terms. He's done his 4 years, right? He's done his 8 years. The other side of the aisle would be Kamala Harris, Biden, what's his name, Gavin Newsom. It would be one of these characters. What did Obamas have to do with anything?
The most famous first couple that is actually out of office for Democrats.
The most famous first couple? You guys can't stop talking about the Clintons. Do they not appear anywhere on your radar?
What was the Obamas doing? Well, Barack Obama didn't say anything, and Michelle Obama posted this.
I just love everything about the 4th of July.
Okay, so he said Barack Obama didn't say anything on the 4th of July. Barack Obama, July 4th, 2025. Independence Day is a reminder that America is not the project of any one person. The single most powerful word in our democracy is the word we. We the people. We shall overcome. Yes, we can. America is owned by no one. It belongs to all citizens, and at this moment in history, when core democratic principles seem to be continuously under attack, when too many people around the world have become cynical and disengaged, now is precisely the time to ask ourselves tough questions about how we can build our democracies and make them work in meaningful and practical ways for ordinary people. I think that's a slam statement. I think that's correct. I think that's exactly the kind of questions, the kind of statements you need to be putting out on that holiday. So Barack Obama said nothing, but he didn't. So Benny Johnson is categorically lying to you. He is lying to you. And we aren't even a minute in, alright? If I slow down a little bit, we're 58 seconds in. If he's lied to you in the first minute, what else is he going to lie to you guys about?
Friends, family, barbecue, and fireworks. And as you and your families are out there, don't forget to stay hydrated. Plezzy Hydration or Plezzy Fizz are great options with less sugar to try out.
Now, notice his face here, right? I bet you he's never made this face about Trump coin, Trump sneakers, Trump phone.
I ain't talking to you, bro. Cause I got money now, that don't matter. All I hear is since that check came in. I love it when you talk to me.
What's up, guys? It's Benny. In the saddest, single most expensive sleep of everyone's life, Donald Trump announced his meme coin last night at approximately 10 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Those who were awake and were ready to rock just made a fortune. Donald Trump posting this 12 hours ago. My new official meme is here. Time to celebrate everything that stands for.
Guys, you can't go after Michelle Obama for drinking water. My man is over here creaming himself. This was 6 months ago. January 18th, 2025. Like, are we forgetting about what just happened to Haley Welch's meme going? Wow, we actually got some pushback in the comments for this one. What a terrible decision, Ben. I really like you and your show. You talk a lot about the relationship with your audience, and that relationship is established on trust. It's hard to keep that trust when you're not willing to admit when Trump or his team makes a terrible decision like this. There it is. Base commenters. There it is. It's just so disappointing.
Out this weekend. Have a great holiday weekend, everybody.
Not an American flag in sight.
What does that matter? Hey guys, if you're doing anything on July 4th, you need to make sure there's an American flag behind you.
No message about the country.
I love how he had to think about that there. He actually didn't know what to say. Like, no issue about the country. Her husband, the president, said that. He did. He had the messaging about the country. Kind of his job. Do I really need to look up when this was due to go out? Like, I don't think she did this on July 4th. It was probably shot weeks in advance. And somebody with a media background, like the esteemed Benny Johnson, should probably know that. No. No way. He's lying to you. I'm not even gonna, like, edit this part of the video. This is shocking. Guys, watch this again. Like, hold on, not even this one. This is fucking Trump coin. We're a minute 27 in, okay? Let me scroll down a little bit. We are a minute 27 in. I haven't even had... I'm fact-checking so much already. This man is lying to you. Watch. We're going to replay this, right? From about here. Okay?
To serve all of us are, of course, embracing America first and the glories of this great nation. President Trump was doing that, for certain, in a aura-farming firework display at the White House, unlike anything ever seen. Let's go ahead and check in on the other side of the aisle. Probably the most famous first couple that is actually...
Hold on, I want to make sure I get to the point where he says it's the actual date, right? So let's rewatch this, right?
What's up, guys? It's Penny. The 4th of July was less than 1 month ago, and...
The 4th of July. He has specifically mentioned the 4th of July. Okay? Keep that in your minds.
on that most patriotic day, you want to make sure that your American politicians and political class, who are privileged to serve all of us, are, of course, embracing America first. And
okay, so he's saying that the politicians and the people, celebrities, whatever else, are embracing America. They're enjoying July the 4th the way it should be. Okay? Like, celebrate America, celebrate independence, all that sort of stuff. Good shit, right? Trump did that. He did an aura farming post, right?
glories of this great nation. President Trump was doing that for certain.
I don't even want to fact check that, alright? This sounds like something Trump would do. I don't care, right? Trump can do firework displays. Frankly, the president, that sounds like something the president would do. I don't care, right? Good for Trump.
In a aura farming firework display at the White House, unlike anything ever seen.
So brave.
Let's go ahead and check in on the other side of the aisle. Probably the most famous first couple that is actually out of office for Democrats. What was like the Obamas doing? Well, Barack Obama.
What was the Obamas doing on July 4th? Let's go see.
Obama didn't say anything, and
Okay, and we have already checked, right? Barack Obama did. He put out a tweet on X, July 4th. Very powerful quote. Very powerful post here, right? He did do that. So Perry Johnson is lying. Number one. He's lying.
and Michelle Obama posted this.
Just love
Michelle Obama posted this, right? So he's again, that narrative, July 4th. She posted this.
everything about the 4th of July.
I love everything about the 4th of July, right? That's what she first said.
Pledzy Fizz are great options.
So if I go back, this is the video. As you can see, same words. Hold on, I need to fucking unmute it.
I just love everything about the 4th of July. Friends, family, barbecue.
Okay. Now we know, because we're smart people, this was probably recorded weeks in advance. Alright? Number two, this was uploaded on the 1st of July, not the 4th of July. Guys, I'm here all week. Alright? You need any more fact checks? Or any more people to just crush the content creators that you love and whatever else? Just at me in those comment sections. I got you. This is insane, guys. I'm not even like I'm not even 2 minutes into this guy's video, and already he's lied to you like 3 or 4 times to establish a narrative. This is propaganda. This is fake. He is making shit up. You cannot trust a word that Benny Johnson says. Anyway, let's continue.
Friends, family, barbecue, and fireworks.
We just watched this. This video was from the 1st of July, not the 4th, which is what Benny just said.
And as you and your families are out there,
His
don't
face.
forget to stay
So
hydrated.
smarmy.
Pledzy Hydration or Pledzy
Remember, this guy supports the guy, the Trump coin, Trump sneakers, Trump phone, etc.
Fizz are great options with less sugar to try out this weekend. Have a great holiday weekend, everybody.
Not an American flag in sight.
Not July 4th.
No message about
Not that that matters anyway. Who cares?
the country, where it comes from. Just give me more money.
Again, the hypocrisy. Trump coin.
Which is a unique thing for Michelle Obama to be talking about, given the fact that Michelle Obama is worth
Wait, do you guys find it interesting that he now starts like looking up, Googling AI sources and whatever else when he could have showed the date of the video, but he didn't. Why didn't he do that? Establish a narrative. To throw you down a way that you shouldn't be going down.
135 million at least. But everyone put
So is he now arguing net worth? She shares a combined net worth so she can't do her own businesses? Like, are these people capitalists or are they communists? What's the point here? Like, I don't get it.
puts her in the over $100 million net worth range.
Remember, this guy got paid, I believe, allegedly, by Tenet Media, who was funded by the Russians.
Strange, because Michelle Obama just gave a mewling speech less than a year ago at the DNC convention about how bad that is.
She and my father didn't aspire to be wealthy. In fact, they were suspicious of folks who took more than they needed.
Really? Well,
All right. You know what we're going to do now? Michelle Obama DNC speech. What did it say? 2014?
The woman who showed me the meaning of hard work and humility and decency. The woman who set my moral compass high and showed me the power of my own voice.
Which she has been. Like, she's objectively been a fantastic First Lady. She got involved in many, like, social programs and helped a lot of people. Compare that to Melania. Melania has never done anything. Like, she also did a meme coin. Okay, guys?
Folks,
You don't see the Obamas peddling cryptocurrency and sneakers. You just don't.
I still feel her loss so profoundly. I wasn't even sure if I'd be steady enough to stand before you tonight, but my heart compelled me to be here because of her life. She believed that all children, all people have value, that anyone can succeed if given the opportunity. She and my father didn't aspire to be wealthy. In fact, they were suspicious of folks who took more than they needed. They understood that it wasn't enough for their kids to thrive if everyone else around us was drowning. So my mother volunteered at the local school and social studies classrooms. Those were the values.
So I think we get the point, okay? Effectively, her mother had various beliefs. As such, what was it? Suspicious. We want to look that up. Suspicious. You see, my mum, in her steady, quiet way, lived out that striving sense of hope every single day of her life. She believed that all children had all value. She and my father didn't aspire to be wealthy. In fact, they were suspicious of folk who took more than they needed. Okay, it's talking about her mum and dad, alright? What's Benny Johnson saying?
Strange because Michelle Obama just gave a mewling speech less than a year ago at the DNC convention about how bad that is.
She and my father didn't aspire to be wealthy. In fact, they were suspicious of folks who took more than they needed.
Really? Well, Michelle Obama, you're the one doing the ads for your stupid sugar water.
Does he think that because your mother and father have some values, such as people shouldn't take more than what they need, that is what Michelle Obama believes? She didn't say that, to be clear. He is aware that they're worth less than Trump by about 9+ times, right? Like, the amount of tax money that gets wasted, US taxpayers' money that gets wasted with Trump golfing is into the tens of millions. It's just not comparable at all. It's like, it's the hypocrisy. You can't go after Michelle Obama when you vote Trump. You just can't. It's hypocritical to every degree. Now, I could argue with someone that's maybe more left than me, and they might have a point because they might not vote Trump. They might vote someone else. They might vote Democrat and still not be happy with the fact that Michelle Obama's doing this. I think that person comes from a place of levity. Like they are on hallowed ground when they make those arguments. Benny Johnson isn't. He's somebody that is grifting entirely and as a propagandist for the right. And it's the right. It's just the Donald Trump party. That this isn't conservatism. How is it conservatism that you denounce a wealthy lady making a business and selling product in a capitalist society? Like, you can't defend Trump for what he does as being like capitalist and a businessman and elite, and then go after a woman for doing the same thing. And when I say it's because she's a woman, or there's other characteristics, Democrat, slightly centrist, she's not even centre left. Oh, the Democrats aren't even fucking left. Oh my god. Anyway.
On the 4th of July.
Hold on. Want to go back?
Needed.
Really? Well, Michelle Obama, you're the one doing the ads for your stupid sugar water on the 4th of July.
It wasn't on the 4th of July. We have the screenshots. We know when it was posted. It was on July 1st.
Trying to become a podcaster when you're already worth hundreds of millions of dollars.
This dude was accepting tenant media money. Like, I think he is a millionaire at this point. Like, why is he trying to become a fucking YouTuber spouting propaganda. He's already lied, like hundreds of times in the first, not hundreds of times, but tens of times in the first 2 minutes.
So are you taking more than you need? And maybe should you be focusing a little bit on, let's say, your own relationship here, which seems to be crumbling just like the Obama presidential library?
Is it just projection? Is that all this is? What's happened to the presidential library? Hold on, we're going to fucking ask the AI at this point. Oh my god, stay locked out. Go away. There's no credible evidence that Obama's presidential set is crumbling in the sense of actually going on. But serious concerns have emerged over construction quality, structural problems. A black-owned subcontractor, 2-in-1, filed a lawsuit against the engineering firm. Cracked concrete slabs. Man fell several stories into ventilation. What's happened? Not yet. There's quality issues in regards to the building. What does that have to do with Obama? I don't think he's a fucking construction contractor. I don't think he did any of this. Why the misunderstanding? When high-profile projects experience visible setbacks like this, it can fuel sensationalism. Donald Trump, for example, has called the project a disaster and criticised Obama's hiring practices, though the Obama Foundation refutes his claims and defends the quality and vision of the project. This just seems like absolute pish. Who cares about any of this? Anyway, I don't know what the fuck he's talking about.
Barack Obama went on Michelle Obama's failing podcast recently.
A failing podcast? How many podcast views did she get? Michelle Obama podcast. I will learn how to spell a name one day. Today is not that day. Views. Joe Rogan. It debuted this week. When was this? March. January, February, March, April, May, June. 4 months it was live. The podcast's first episode received 43,000 views, whereas Joe Rogan received 700,000 views. I think that makes sense. I mean, she can have a podcast. Is it failing? Oh, I don't get this many views. It's successful to me. I don't think Benny gets that many views. Hold on. Right, Benny got 380,000 views in this video and has 3,000 comments. The engagement, by the way, there is suspicious.
Yo, what's up, guys? We're here for
hold on. Right, so Benny released a video 37 minutes ago, has 25,000 views. 4 hours ago, 48,000 views. 7 hours ago, 170. 9 hours ago, 73k. Dude, Benny, I think she gets more views than you. Hold on. 250, 150, 59. So yeah, it's the weird shit going on here with his view counts. 93, 91, 61k. Don't know hold on, let's go back a bit. 1 million. It obviously goes up depending on what right wing fucking stupid nonsense is out there that day. 300k, depends on the subject. Unless she starts talking about aliens, I don't think she'll be getting as many views as Benny, unfortunately. Is it failing? I don't know. Maybe. I don't think it's just shit to say that, though. I don't think it's very nice. Leave it to it.
Made a fool of himself. We'll talk about that in just a second. But see if you can just experience the embrace and the warmness of these two. There's nothing more authentic.
I am Mo, look at you.
How are you? Wait, you guys like each other?
Oh, yeah, really, huh?
That's so
The
nice.
rumor mill. It's my husband, y'all.
She took me back.
Now, don't start.
I can't.
It was touch and go for a while.
It's so nice to have you both in the same room
I
together.
know.
I know, because when we...
So I don't see any problem with this so far. If anything, it seems that me and my wife, we're always very awkward and stuff like that on camera. We live with each other daily. We have a daughter. It's great. Couldn't be happier. They seem obviously to have a bit of banter. If Obama was having problems with her just now, we wouldn't be making these jokes, that's for sure. Because whenever I have a problem with my wife, I don't do comedy anymore.
We aren't. Folks think we're divorced.
Let me tell you. First of all, see, I'm in Wichita, Kansas.
What the hell is this? What the hell is going on? I mean, I don't know, man.
Nothing's going on. It was perfectly fine. I don't know what.
Like, I got a wife. We've been married 7 years.
Okay, I've been married 2 or 3 years. I forget. I need to think about the year and count it forward. I know she'll kill me for saying that. But I've been going out with her I've been going out with my girlfriend, then wife, fiance, blah blah blah, for the past 7 years or something like that now. So it kind of counts.
First off, they're greeting each other like they're roommates.
First of all, not all couples are the same, alright? Some people shag as soon as they meet each other, like they will practically can't get them off each other if they've been away from each other for 15 minutes. Like, that's what it is. Some people do a handshake or a hug or whatever. Or act like Lori Breen from Silicon Valley. I don't think it's anyone's place to judge how couples interact with each other, especially 2 very high profile public servants who have probably been briefed to hell and high water about how they should appear in public places and how they should act and have decorum. I bet if you check any other videos of them interacting in public, it's probably the same as this because they're media trained and whatever else. It probably says it's probably something to do with that. I don't think we really know much about their private lives. And considering those 2 over there, those 2 have been married for longer than both of me and Benny combined, I think they probably have something figured out.
Not like they're married. And then Michelle Obama is all freaking nervous.
She's never to the podcast. What's the big deal? People get nervous.
And they're overcompensating, obviously, for something.
Yeah, because he would know, because he overcompensates for fucking everything. It's projection.
The body language experts actually said that
Body language experts, all right? I want to see a source for this.
Michelle Obama clearly hates Barack Obama. And
source is the Daily Mail. Okay. Daily Mail. What is it? Barack and Michelle Obama were awkward, all right? Let's do the Google. Daily Mail, Barack and Michelle Obama awkward. Okay, let's look it up. This was 3 weeks ago. This post, 16th of July. Barack and Michelle Obama appeared to put on a united front when the former president appeared on his wife's podcast earlier today, but a body language expert. How many is that? Let's go back to the video. Did Benny lie to you? Let's see. Daily Mail said one body language expert. Did Benny lie to you? Think about it.
obviously, for something, the body language experts
experts. Do you see how he changes it a tiny little bit? And now you think a fleet of people have critiqued this content and decided, whoa, it must be right. If more than one people, you want me to get a body language certification, just start spouting shit on right-wing propaganda pieces like the Daily Mail? Ben Johnson's lying here, obviously. Simple as that.
Actually said that Michelle Obama clearly hates Barack Obama.
Michelle Obama clearly hates Barack. Okay. A body language expert has revealed that there may be more than meets the eye. Barack, 63, was a guest on the IMO podcast, which Michelle co-hosts with her brother Craig. And the couple addressing the divorce rumours have engulfed their marriage in the recent weeks. The phone facilitated jokes, blah, 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 Michelle clapped back, blah, blah. Body language expert Judy James. Oh dear. So Judy James is someone that the Daily Mail gets on a lot. So let's see what Melania was really thinking at Donald's big parade. I bet it was good. A body language expert what Melania was really thinking. Body language expert Judy James that Melania's non-verbal communication with her husband suggests some tension. Her left hand seems to perform a small ritual that suggests inner tension, or she lifts it to preen her hair as it wafts in the breeze. When Donna talks to her, she goes more animated, leaning quickly sideways to listen and smile. Okay, you know what? It surprised me. She wasn't as charitable as I thought she was going to be. Fair enough. You know what? Done the research. She's in the clear. Alright. I still don't trust the Daily Mail. But anyway, let's see what she said about Michelle Obama. Body language expert Judy James declared that the pair's body language has changed drastically since their days in the White House, as she described the interaction as awkward in the video footage from the podcast. Why would they do this if they were having marital problems? Like, just ask yourself that. I don't think they would. Like, I just don't. She could have another guest on. She could have Jake Paul on or something like that. Michelle rubs her hands on her thighs in what's like a self-calming ritual before placing her hands below the desk between her legs. This, along with the way her awkwardly placed feet tend to engage under her seat, suggests a desire to self-diminish from a normally confident-looking ex-FLOTUS. She added, "There's no real joy thrown into the room, and at this point, to relax any tension, Michelle's brows shoot upward and her head wobbles in suggestion that any rumours make her sad rather than angry." Meanwhile, Judy bemused that Barack's response to learning about the rumours to marriage, he didn't even know his stuff was going on. Mused that it was odd that the stuff was going on. I don't think they bother him with stuff like this. I think Obama said before that they specifically don't tell him about every single thing that happens on Twitter. I'm pretty sure he has said that before. According to the expert, the former First Lady's body language suggests anxiety and inherent awkwardness. Now, she says it's different from the first day at the White House. But I don't know. Maybe she's always been anxious, especially when it's her own project. It's a bit different, right? I mean, back then she'd have people just running the whole show for her, but she's now front face, centre of the sort of camera. By the way, I'm not a fan of the fact that I'm going to have to censor all of the right of this webpage because there's fucking so many arse shots in it, but oh well. She added in the past that the couple's marriage looked like the perfect blueprint, with Michelle even tending to eclipse her husband now and again when it came to public speaking. Yeah, she had pretty good public speaking skills. It's different behind the camera though. At least I think. Especially if you're trying to like go for a script, do a public speaking, you have your bit of paper. I don't know. I just view it as a little bit different. I feel like you can do public speaking a little bit easier than you can do sort of video production, you know, being a host and all that sort of stuff. Especially when you're trying to not necessarily show the private relationship you have with your husband on camera. Because, again, media training and stuff like that. I just feel like it makes sense to me that they're a little bit awkward in a podcast. It's not like James Buckley and his wife. They've been doing this for ages. This is their first time. Give them 10 episodes and they'll be alright. The couple appear mildly uncomfortable but determined to set the record straight. They're putting on a professional display. For the ex-president and ex-first lady, I feel like that's a good thing, alright?
And they're hiding something that Michelle Obama clearly hates Barack Obama, and they're hiding.
Okay, Benny says that she clearly hates Obama. That's not what the body language experts, in this case one expert, said.
Something. Barack and Michelle Obama were awkward and anxious during their discussion of divorce rumors. Then they made this content, and it didn't help.
One's for couples, 14 questions. Who apologizes the first after a fight?
It's sometimes me, sometimes my wife.
Who's the funny one?
Why is he making this face? Oh, is it? Oh, it's not manly to apologise. I tell you, the most manly thing you can do is recognise you're wrong and apologise for it. You will conquer worlds being able to have that skill, trust me.
Who's more romantic?
Does you think men are not romantic? We've just to have stick and hit people on the head with it.
Who's more patient?
He's the president, I would expect him to be. I would hope him to be.
Who's the better cook? Who said I love you first? Who takes longer to get ready in the morning?
If you aren't watching like their video just now, just like internally smiling, feeling quite happy for them, you're not a nice person. I'm sorry, you have some problems. You either have a bias, which makes you just hate these people for just being human. Maybe they've done something wrong. Maybe in your life, their policies has resulted in some misfortune. Like if Margaret Thatcher and her husband were doing this, I understand. All right, Obama's presidency did not affect me personally. Being Scottish, being from the UK, I can't relate on that level. What I can relate to on a level is just analysing what I'm seeing in front of me. And what I'm seeing in front of me is a dude with so much bias, it's literally screaming off of his face. This is not someone that will give you analysis or any sort of justified, like, any sort of closure with watching his content. You're always going to be wanting a little bit more hatred, wanting them to do the next thing, fill you up with more propaganda, this, that, and whatever. You'll never leave you satisfied.
Who's the grumpier one in the morning?
Always the guy.
So all of the effeminate qualities go to
Who's more stubborn?
Barack Obama.
Who's the bigger baby when sick?
There's a good chance Obama was mostly raised by his mother. A lot of guys tend to follow traits on from the mum. I mean, I do. I've always said that now that I've like analysed a lot of my behaviours and stuff, that it's obvious that I get a lot of it from my mum because she was a sort of stay-at-home parent. She was one that was involved in quite a lot of the stuff that we did. So I kind of just picked up a lot of stuff from her in terms of like how I now parent my child is also like how she parented me. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I think that's perfectly normal.
Who's the social butterfly? Who's the messy one? Who works out more?
Dude, that's cute. That's cute. Like, you can see he's kind of smiling. He's kind of breaking through. His cold heart's kind of breaking through, or he's taking that massive shit in his pants. It's one of those two.
Who requires more attention?
Oh, okay. So all of the effeminate female estrogen level.
Yes. Andrew Tate, simp lines. Go for it, mate. Like, call him a cuck. Go for it.
Qualities go to Barack Obama. And
Barack Obama is a very masculine man who is very comfortable in his masculinity. He's gone out with First Lady of the United States. He's had a very long, successful marriage. He's fathered many children. Like, the dude's a winner. Alright? And Bennett Johnson is getting paid by Tenet Media, who got funded by the Russians. He's a loser. Unfortunately. That's the way it is.
Michelle. She's the dominant one. She's the one who needs the most attention.
She's the dominant one. Literally, Barack was president. You can't get more dominant than that.
And Michelle Obama.
Get the army.
Obama has regularly complained that people aren't paying enough attention to
connected and not talking to each other. I am not out in the.
Michelle Obama, SXSW. How much you betting this is some sort of conference about whatever they're talking about? It's going to be something related to something else. Okay. This was in 2025.
Anyone who wanted to see former First Lady Michelle Obama at South by Southwest got a workout today, or in my opinion. We were not allowed to take.
Is this the same jacket? It must be. South by Southwest. What's that? South by Southwest. So the conference that Michelle Obama was doing was a tech, film, music and innovation conference. It's a conglomeration of parallel film, interactive media, music festivals and conferences that takes place in Austin, Texas. And what's the problem here?
The world like a normal.
So Michelle Obama wants a lot of attention. That's Benny Johnson's claim. Okay. Come from the guy making YouTube videos, okay.
Person anymore, but when I am, people don't even recognize me. You know why? Because they're on their phones. Nobody is looking at each other. I could walk right past somebody with a hat on, and I'm just a black woman.
No one's paying attention to me.
She didn't say that. Are you watching the same clip? What do you mean? She said that because this society is so stuck on their phones, people don't notice the former First Lady of the United States walking past them, which is a glaring indictment of our society. Like that's a good thing to bring up. Is this? Oh wait. Sorry, this is the part where Ben Johnson forgets about paparazzi culture. People always wanting pictures with celebrities, this, that, and everything else because it's Michelle Obama. All right, so her experiences as being a sort of celebrity and having a lot of attention put on her because she probably has Secret Service following her. People don't notice that because they're on their phones, and she's now observed that behaviour. That's a bad thing from her to observe because he knows, remember she didn't say this, he knows that she wants attention from randomers in the street to stop her. What? Like, go through that logic in your head. Michelle Obama, former First Lady, wants random people to pay attention to on the street when she's just out buying milk, rather than it being an observation that people aren't paying attention to her, like out and about in the street. Otherwise, she would probably get attention. But it's like an indictment of the sort of society that we're currently in, where people are too busy, like, not in the moment. You go to a concert and you see people holding up. I bet Benny Johnson's the first person to mourn whenever people record concerts. I bet he's done that in the past.
Oh, careful who you marry, boys. All right, like that is.
You might be in a marriage for an extended amount of time and have wonderful daughters and a fantastic wife. Be careful, guys. Follow his. How much you bet he's divorced before these two are? How much you bet?
That is the question. What kind of hell do you wish to live in? Careful who you marry. This sort of humiliation ritual for Barack Obama's been going on for a long time. I mean, look at the green lines here. Look at the green lines. Ugh.
The green line.
Oh no. Oh no.
What's the green lines? Is that some alt-right shit that I don't know about?
Barack's such a bitch. And he's getting...
For what? Is it because he's doing a TikTok with his wife? I've done TikToks with mine. It was alright. I don't know what his point is here, guys. I'm sorry, I don't know.
Humiliated again by Michelle Obama, as everybody talks about their divorce. Michelle Obama's once again on the talk.
Is he confusing confidence for humiliation? Is it because he's not confident that in order for you to get him to do these things, you would have to humiliate him to get him into that position because he's so unconfident? It could be. This could just be projection. But Barack's 63. Doesn't really have much to hide at this point.
Bad about Barack Obama train, which is what the entire podcast is about. Her entire podcast. Michelle Obama's crypto.
Why are we sourcing the Daily Mail all the time? What's this? 3rd of July. Michelle Obama's cryptic admission about healing after hurt as rumours marriage to Barack is on the rocks. We're just repeating tabloid gossip? Is that what the right wing is these days? What about, like, this is what I'm saying. He could be doing any number of stories and all the shit that Trump is doing, but he's going after Michelle Obama and Obama's relationship, who were like 2 or 3 presidencies ago, like 2008. That was nearly 10 years ago, and this guy's still talking about it. It's funny because if you mention January 6th, they say that enough time's passed that you can't talk about it. But weirdly, you can talk about the Obamas until fucking
admission about healing after hurt as rumors of their marriage once again.
Did she not say that her mum died? She was not related to that.
Gets ripped up. Michelle Obama talking with two morons. I don't even know who the hell they are. And talking about how hurt she is and how hurt her relationships make her.
He doesn't even know who they are. Has he done any research into this? It says it right there. Guests Bowen Yang and Matt Rogers. The foursome will talk about healing from painful relationships and fights with loved ones. And she shared cryptic messages on how to handle arguments. Yeah, because you probably don't want to be spilling the beans about your relationship with the former president of the United States on fucking national radio, effectively. That's probably not something you want to do. Then she had some bad fights through the years. Every relationship does. One of the worst was with her brother Craig, the guy on the podcast. Well, at first Craig protested doesn't fight, and then he recalled it being a hurt fight. So, it's saying it right there. Like she was talking about one of the fights being with her own brother, who's on the podcast with her. What are we? Why are we reading the Daily Mail's tabloid gossip?
And that you should feel bad for her because she's worth $100 million, and you need to buy more of her sugar water drink. Got it?
Remember, Trump's a billionaire. Buy more shoes, buy more phones, buy more crypto.
Okay. Here's the latest round of Michelle Obama humiliating her husband.
Look over yourself over a period of time to say, what did I learn about me? You will grow from it, and it'll be all right.
Notice how Michelle Obama is bigger than all of the men at that table? I find that unique. Michelle Obama.
What? I think he might have put in the wrong clip. I don't know what that was about. I think he might have had an editing error there. She's bigger than other people. There was only one that he showed.
Obama mocks Barack's presidential admissions. That brought her fame and fortune as divorce rumors continue. Ah, yes.
Divorce rumors continue. When was this article? 24th of July. This is all just in the same date period. One of them was in the 30th. This one's in the 23rd. By the way, guys, it's now August and they're still not divorced. So, who's wrong? Michelle Obama mocks his ambitions that brought her fame and fortune. Again, this is the Daily Mail female gossip section. And guys, notice the author of all of these is an Emily Lefroy. Then she went to Yahoo, the New York Post, and Daily Mail. These two are pretty right wing, so what can I say, guys? Alright, she doesn't really have the background that I would maybe call her out on it, but it's the same person. Effectively, she's been stuck on the Obamas to create gossipy posts about them.
That brought her fame and fortune as divorce rumors continue. Ah,
Yeah,
yes.
what did she
Michelle
say?
Obama saying Barack Obama's dumb. Silly to want to be president, right? Like, what a dumb person. What a man who like always just wanted to be president.
It's like my husband, I want to be president of the United States. It's like, no, you might want to keep that to yourself, honey.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so nice. You want to be president.
Exactly. That is that. Or like when someone's like, I want to play basketball and I'm going to be.
What a monster. I could say that Barack.
You know she's joking, right? They asked her, like, does he make these videos for the people that don't understand sarcasm? Like, she's obviously like, right, guys, you're going for the president. It's a pretty fucking big job and it's a lot of work. 8 years, it ruins your life. If rumors are true and they are having divorce problems, whatever, the presidency will have a lot to do with that. The fact that pricks like him are still going after them is entirely the reason why she's probably like, oh, you maybe want to keep that to yourself in a joking fashion. I don't know, guys. Especially being like the first black president. This dude had bulletproof glass around him and have 24/7. I remember when Barack first became president and people were taking bets on how long it would be until he would die, like via assassination or something like that. Alright. Benny Johnson doesn't understand sarcasm. That's okay.
Like, I want to play
I was calling her a monster. That's so far.
basketball and I'm going to be.
What a monster. I could say that Barack Obama doesn't deserve this, but he really does. And
Really agrees with her. Anyway. Alright, so if she's saying it, she's a monster, but if you say it, You're a quick-witted political commentator who has a lot of insight. Yeah, bro. Okay.
Happening, and it's been happening in the public arena for a long time. We actually have a supercut here of every time Michelle Obama has trashed her husband, including but not limited to saying that she never wanted to deliver him sons, never wanted to give him sons. Probably the cruelest and most banal thing you could say to a man as a woman. Anyway, topic for another video, but nonetheless.
That's the topic for this video, my friend. I'm making up the rules here. Michelle Obama not giving you sons. You know what we're going to do? We're going to employ our favourite friend. Because honestly, I'm going to use this in my videos and then obviously cross-reference it and show that right-wingers could do this as well, but they prefer just to lie to you. Did Michelle Obama ever tell Barack Obama that she doesn't want to give him sons? Why is Benny Johnson saying she did? And look, it goes away and searches the web. How cool was that? Alright, and it comes back with an answer. From the top. Michelle Obama has never said that. There we go. On the June 18th, 2025 episode of our podcast, IMO, with Craig Robinson, Michelle was discussing parenting boys, its challenges and responsibilities, with her brother and guest, Angie Martinez. When Martinez joked, "You should have thrown a boy in the mix," Michelle Obama responded, "I'm so glad I didn't have a boy, because then he would have been Barack Obama. No, I would have felt for him." I totally get that. Like, it's guys, it's meant to be funny. Do you really think she's going to get a podcast and say, "I don't want a son, because then it'll be like my husband"? Seriously? Where's the charitability? Where's the, it's hard coming from like a jokey relationship. Like, me and my wife sort of joking with each other all the sort of time. If like there was another me, like I have a daughter, she's the spitting, she does everything the exact same my wife does. It's like having two of them, and I make jokes at times. It's like having two of yous, just sort of doing your stuff, doing your habits, and whatever else. Like, they're messy bastards, okay? But don't tell her I said that. And it's like, it's jokes, it's funny. We're gonna fucking divorce over it. We're gonna fucking prenup because of it. Everyone just has to calm down, alright? And be fucking a little bit charitable in the fact that people are saying things that don't sound as bad as it sounds. Did she ever tell him they didn't want to give him sons? No, she did not. The actual remark was a playful commentary on hypothetical pressures a mini Barack might face, not a statement of a refusal to bear sons. See, ChatGPT says it better than I can. Why is Benny Johnson or others saying she did? Some quality political analysis from OpenAI. Let's see. Misinterpretation or exaggeration. Some commentators, including Benny Johnson, have recast her joke as a direct admission, but saying she didn't want to give Barack any sons. That twist comes from taking a comedic one-liner and framing it misleadingly. Clickbait or sensationalism. Media outlets sometimes overstate celebrity remarks to drive attention. Michelle's lighthearted comment about feeling for a hypothetical son has been spun into something more dramatic than intended. And look, guys, you even get a summary table. Alright? Benny Johnson's a liar. When I keep saying that, he is a liar. Benny Johnson is lying to you. Every one of his videos are probably filled with this much misinformation, and you need to stay clear of it. He should be banned from the platform, as far as I'm aware. Guy's a misinformation fucking sponge. I don't know why he's even allowed on it. I'm sorry, I don't. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to give it the biggest thumbs down I can. Alright, there you go.
Plus, I will re-emphasize that the most important decision you will ever make in your life is who you marry.
Michelle Obama seems like a funny, upstanding, smart businesswoman who has a lot of talent and seems very nice. So,
here's the proof. Michelle Obama going off on Barack. I guess you deserve this, pal. There you go.
You know, I have to say, Brian, if I'm a single girl out there and I find out that Brian Chesky is single and I can like stay in his house,
Here she
have
goes.
you ever?
Go
There you
right,
go.
right
Have
to
you
the relationship.
ever-
But Brian, you don't have to be feel pressured.
No, but we've never talked about
he
this.
just
Have you-
got here.
Have you
Her
ever?
and her husband have tried to set me up before, so
I'm very invested in
I appreciate
Brian's
it.
love life. But
Wait.
so you've never met anybody? The fact that people don't
What was that about Obama? What did that have to do with anything? What did that have to do with the price of fish?
see me going out on a date with my husband sparks rumors of the end of our marriage. I mean, it's sort of, so we still, you know, so
like
that
the
is
apocalypse.
It's the apocalypse. It's like, okay, so we don't Instagram every minute of our lives. We are 60. You just are not going to know what we're doing every minute of the day, you know? And yes, I guess we're famous, but we're 60.
You are. You're real famous.
We don't
60-year-old.
take selfies. I just, you know, Barack was joking. He's like, you don't even take pictures of anything we do. I was like, I'm not thinking about a picture.
I know,
Why
right?
would
You're trying to.
I don't do this. I always forget, and my wife Shawnee, she'll ask me, she's like, "What have we done this month?" I have no idea. I've started taking pictures so that way I actually have a log of what it is that we're doing, because I just forget. We're always just so busy. So I totally understand that. What's this got to do with Obama? How is this against them? I feel like Michelle and Barack have like such a relatable relationship. It's unbelievable.
In the moment, I'm really
here.
bad at taking pictures.
That's
too.
right.
If they divorce the next week, I'm going to be really annoyed that I said that now.
It's about what he needs as a grown man in the world. That would be.
You should have threw a boy in the mix.
I would. I'm so glad I didn't have a boy.
Yeah.
Because he would have been a Barack Obama.
We
it's
had
like
a baby Barack. It would have been
Ooh,
amazing.
no, I would have.
All right, this is a standard parent joke. Like everyone says, you have a baby. The first thing people say, "Oh, it's gonna be a mini Sean running around." A mini Shawnee running around. My wife's name's Shawnee. My name's Sean. I know. Like this is standard. This happens everywhere, right? Trust me on that. It's not weird to say this.
Felt for him. There was a line of people waiting to shake hands with our respective husbands.
Okay.
You know,
And if you don't believe me, ChatGPT said it as well. So, shut up.
people like reaching over our heads and spilling water on us, trying to get to these two, you know, illustrious men, you know, and she had the same look on her face as I did. Like, here we go, you know? And I looked over at this beautiful woman. Did we even have a conversation?
Not until later in that afternoon. And that
So
was.
you hadn't met?
We hadn't met.
You just
this
saw
was, you know,
each
kind of
other
But I
at the
just
table,
saw the
yeah.
look on her
Yeah.
face, which expressed the sentiments that I felt, which was
Pissed off.
Barack, you know,
Yeah.
he had to adjust to what on time was for
Because
me.
he was on that island time.
Well,
that
but
brother.
you know, I've got this husband who's like, when it's time to leave, it's 3:00. He's getting up and going to the bathroom, and I was like, dude, like 3:00 departure means you've done all that. You know, it's like, don't start looking for your glasses, you know, at the 3:00 departure. But he's improved over 30 years of marriage. But that was you must adjust. And Malia and Sasha, if they're doing anything with me, they are early.
Right.
So they've learned how to snap to it. Well, I couldn't have gotten through 8 years in the White House.
I am not seeing it, honestly. The only thing I can maybe point to in popular culture that would explain how I feel about this is the episode of Friends where Ross waits until the very last minute to leave a hotel room because he's paid for the whole hotel visit, and everybody else wants to leave it ahead of time. Like, that's kind of where I see this. Everyone has different ways of basically attending events and getting to things on time. Barack's someone that leaves it a little bit close. I don't care. It doesn't sound that
House without my big brother. But
I just don't like this is tabloid. This doesn't matter. None of this matters.
you talked me into supporting his run, and he was smart enough to know.
I've seen more personality and more relationship and more depth from this Benny Johnson video into the Obamas than I have for Melania and Trump. There you go. Okay.
So that he needed to come to
Which is a good thing.
you and sell you on the idea.
Everything happened so fast because Barack went from a state senator to a U.S. senator, and next thing you know, people were saying this guy should run for president. You were like, no.
It was kind of a once in a lifetime figure. That's kind of what we're waiting for at the minute for the Democrat Party, is for someone to come in and just really grab hold of it. I think Kamala was extremely qualified and would have been a great president. But she didn't have that Obama factor. She didn't have. Bush wasn't really that good though, was he? Why did he get elected? Yeah, I don't know.
Not doing it.
I don't even know what the point of that last clip was. What, like, she didn't want to become president? It's a hard job, dude. The only positive I have for Benny is I kind of like his little intro outro music. Yeah, guys, I'm gonna like equivocally restate this until I'm blue in the face, and I would say this in a court. This guy's lying to you, and he's on purpose lying to you. You don't do the things that he's done in this video without having a serious bit of bias on you, and without seriously trying to misinform an audience. Here's the crutch of this issue, okay? This guy, love God, family, America. Doesn't love God, he's a liar, okay? Straight up, I don't know what religion he is. I'm assuming it's Christian. I'm assuming it's some form of Christian nationalism. Jesus doesn't teach this, okay? Come from someone with a Catholic background. I'm not a practicing Catholic. I'm not going to pretend I am, but I'm going to tell you, this guy, heathen, all right? Evil. He's just evil. Secondly, 380,000 people have been misinformed on this video. 19,000 people have liked it. 19,000 people have watched this and decided, yeah, this was good content. I think the engagement here is all off. I think it's just been slightly botted. I don't think it makes any sense. A guy with 5.5 million subscribers gets 380,000 views in a video, and other videos gets 92k. I think something's screwy is going on there with his video counts. Something's weird. Even his comments, I don't give a damn about Michelle Obama. Like, I don't think his audience even actually wants him to make these videos. Divorce rates are significantly higher amongst gay couples. That's giving in to the conspiracy theory that Michelle Obama is a man, despite the fact that Benny just said that she didn't want to give him kids, give him sons. So, is your idol YouTuber not believing your own conspiracy theory there? Who knows? Why is she still here? I thought she hated America. What? How was that? He was the first gay president married to a man, ran as a Christian with a Muslim name. So much wrong here, it hurts my head. Right, this was 10 hours ago. Alright, YouTube needs to do better with its policies on hateful content. I find this entirely to be hateful content. Wouldn't be doing this about Trump. He's obviously picked one side of the aisle who's extremely in the pockets of some cartel, whatever you want to call it. I don't think this content's healthy for the internet. It took me an hour and 18 minutes so far as of typing this. Once I've edited it down, it'll be a little bit shorter, to go through all of this, look up all the points, fact check the things that Benny was talking about. There's just too much here for the average person to have to go away, look up. You'll be on your phone, remember that. You're on your phone, you have this video. I think 80% of the audience is on phones these days. You're on your phone, you have to I need to swipe up, and open up a new tab in a browser, I need to look up, right, did Michelle Obama say this during this? Did Michelle Obama say this during this? That's exhausting, man. Nobody's doing that. Nobody's doing that. They're going to kind of hope that someone with 5.5 million subscribers is someone that is a recognisable and trustworthy name on YouTube. And that's the thing. That's probably why I think that subscribers count is inflated, so people assume this is real. Because if you watch this video and take it verbatim as truth, you come away thinking Michelle Obama hates her husband, she hates America. She did that video on July 4th when she didn't. She did it on July 1st. And we all know that it was actually created weeks before, because no videos like that are done on the day. All right, come on, let's have a bit of sensibility around us in regards to media production. Look, why does it take me to have to go through all this? And I'm going to keep doing it. On any video that I see come from these guys, which I find is just deplorable, I'm going to go through it. And if you like to see that kind of content of just having a step-by-step, this guy made this video, here's what's wrong with it, here's what he has to fix, here's what YouTube should do, frankly I think they need to get this guy to fuck, and here's what we can do. Don't support it, alright? People like Ben Johnson thrive on the fact that he's in these circles, and I think it's on YouTube to deal with. I think maybe we should complain to them to try and get him gone, deplatformed or whatever. I don't think it's good for the platform. What value does this bring? A guy misinforming an audience. Like, at least on the like COVID conspiracy videos, there's a little like thing underneath it. Where's the fact checking in this? There's no fact checking at all on YouTube to like tell you, by the way, this YouTuber's talking absolute shit. There's none. He's reading out Daily Mail posts, guys. Anyway, that's it from me. I hope you've enjoyed this first entry into the Bro Politics channel. Make sure to check out the Brohammer channel for my gaming and other such programming content there. But that's it. That's it from me. Thank you for watching. I'll see you all in the next one. Good luck.